All right. We are back with After the Show. I've got my guest, Judy Acheson. Did I say it right?
You said it right. Yep, you said it right. Good job.
We were just talking about dyslexia. We were talking about stuttering a little bit earlier. Like everybody has something. That's what I always say, right?
Yep.
Everybody has something, Judy.
Absolutely.
Everybody has something. Great episode. Thank you. And Judy, came on here for the Recovered Life Plus subscribers and the Plus subscribers on TikTok to talk about After the Show, the episode we just did on medically assisted treatment. And we're going to dive in a little deeper here. Anything we didn't mention, Judy, on the show that you felt like, I wish I would have said this?
More about the stigma. But
okay.
Again, that's something that has been around, that has been, there's the historical, what has happened to people who struggle with the disease of addiction starting in the 1900s until now. The history is amazing, but it's been that entire time that people have been treated as if they were weak, as if they were wrong because of having it.
Yes. And, and I have to say, and again, I just want to go, I am not a fanboy for the 12 steps, but I would not be here if it was not for them. But I will acknowledge, as somebody who has been involved in 12 steps and participated in it, that it's not always the hotbed of mental wealth and especially medical information. I've heard really horrible things said to people that have had tragic endings.
Yes.
And they bought it, right? And it shouldn't have been said, for one, because it doesn't say anything in there about that. But let's talk about the stigma, because I think you dissolved a lot of that in the episode, telling people that they're not high, because I really thought they were. Mm-hmm. I 2 years ago, if you would have caught me, I would have gone, no, they're coming in, they're getting high, and that they're having the same feeling they had with fentanyl.
Oh, no.
But they're not.
No. They are feeling something. They are feeling something. And there are people out there, and this is a minor part of the population, who go on subs and then they take crack cocaine.
Yeah.
And then they do alcohol. So because they want to try to create the feeling that they got with the actual opioid, but they're never going to get it. But being an addict, that's what we do, right? We chase that high.
And it's the same thing with alcoholics I knew an alcoholic that went out taking mouthwash.
Yes.
Is drinking a half a bottle of mouthwash a night.
Yeah.
So it's not any different, like anything, and this is the thing, when we talk about the 12 step, it's amazing because spiritually and identifying the thinking of an alcoholic, I think that 12 step movement, that type of recovery movement, not only 12 steps, there's other things, right? Mm-hmm. That type of the family dynamic, all that really, really, really has held true. Really, when you look at it, the physical stuff hasn't, because you look at Bill, and co-occurring disorders haven't really come along that way in the recovery. But the stigma is so there. I mean, I just did this episode about borderline. You heard that, and it was like, it's crazy, like the amount of misinformation that's out there. People with borderline, they can't ever get sober. Like, I've heard that.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at that concept, because then more than 100 of my patients wouldn't be sober. So
yeah, right.
Because that's a population I work with a lot. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this let's get a little bit deeper here, because
want full access to this article and more? Become a Recovered Life Plus subscriber today. You'll unlock exclusive content, articles, videos, and expert insights, all while supporting our mission to help people in recovery live their best recovered life. Join us now